So I want to give you a little bit of perspective. Me and my friends had been playing on this server at the beginning part of March. Long story short, we got raided off our island and they put a tower. And so I came back a couple days after being raided and I said, I want to take my home back. So for a little while, I pondered and I thought to myself, is this something that I can really do? And I said yes. Needless to say, the group that I was going up against also owns the sulfur quarry right next to the island. That's going to be great. And their base, located in P16, biggest on the server, selling every single thing in their shop. Not only that, I had to deal with my own trials and tribulations. So please sit back and enjoy. Now, I don't want to bore you with all the node hitting, the tree cutting, the barrel smacking. There was a lot of time put into the preparations of taking back my island. Now here's what you get to see. The cream of the crop. Knock it down. One in Rome, baby, one in Rome. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya.
Mayday! Mayday! We're going down!
Alright, hold on a second. Rewind. You don't even know where I live yet. I haven't even told you that. I chose a rock spot just on the edge of the desert, close to the island, but also central to the middle of the map. So after farming and doing all those things, I went to Outpost to trade. And you know, it's never a dull moment there.
I don't get the fuck. Neutron looking crouton head ass motherfucker. My dick. I did not take a 40 scrap loss. I did not take a
10 scrap on you and some honey. You're a fucking loser. I own you.
So after spending some much needed quality time with the Outpost locals, I transferred all the loot to and from, building up my base as time went on. And it started to look a little bit nicer. And that's when people started to pay attention. It wouldn't be too long before I started hearing footsteps on my base. My neighbors were quite interesting.
Are you okay? Getting raided, literally. Oh, you're getting raided. Hey, that's not very nice. That's not really nice, literally. Don't center me, literally.
But this wasn't their first plan of attack. They were just testing the water. When everything settled down, I decided to go wait outside and wait patiently.
Round 1. Fight.
So it seems as though they didn't bring enough explosives to get into my core. That's good. Once I cleared them out, within 20 minutes, there was another raid base right outside. Not good. I had to go take control and raid it.
Round 2. Fight.
Hey, what are we dead ass right now? Hey, hold on. Let's talk about before you kill me. Hold on. Are you actually solo, or like, are you working for someone?
You guys are literally
Like, don't kill me,
offlining
don't
me.
kill
You
me.
know I'm a solo. Stop playing with me, bro. You know I'm a solo.
I'm not offlining you.
Yes, you are.
Are you online? Are you offline right now? You're literally online.
Well, with all due respect, sir, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you guys are trying to offline a solo. So that's why I said that. And then, once I take control of the raid base, they tried raiding the raid base. What a gong show. So even after raiding their raid base, I thought I was home free. But little did I know that they were very, very persistent.
Round 3. Fight.
God damn it, dude.
Open it, pussy.
No. It's GG, boys, GG.
Nice cheat, bro. Nice cheat.
So, unfortunately, the raiders thought I was cheating. From what I could tell, it was a fair fight, but to each their own. About an hour or so later, their base started getting raided. and I had one mini left, and I decided to do a full send before I raided the tower on the island. After defending multiple online raid attempts, partaking in some yeetery, it was now time for me to go raid the tower on the island. Now, I knew this would be no easy task. I'm going against a huge group, so I need to take some sort of advantage. My plan is to run over to the island, build the raid base at night, wait for the server restart at 7 a.m., and as soon as the server's back up, we just pound that tower until there's nothing left.
You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch.
Because fighting is primal.
Now, unfortunately, 2 minutes after server restart, they had an attack heli transferring sulfur to their main base, and my jig was up. There was no more surprise of attack. I just had to use all of my rockets before I lost them. I love how there's an attack heli already flying above. Fuck it, we send them, boys. Leave me alone, bro. I'm a solo trying to raid, bro. Get off my dick. So after taking heavy fire, I didn't have long left before they would start sealing the base. And so I had to use those rockets that I have left and just shoot them off, and we'll see where we can get. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Unfortunately, we were not able to succeed in our plan of taking back the island or even taking out the tower, but we had a blast killing people, dive bombing minis. It was a good time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.